What Noelle will share with you is what has driven her to pack up her whole family, drive from Pittsburgh to Nashville for an event to be with her husband, who now after the event, he's as enthusiastic about this opportunity and about what he has gone through. And somebody today asked me, how much weight did Noelle lose with the products? I'm like, she really didn't lose much. And I was trying to find this picture here where this is before week 1, this is week 15. And she'll talk about that when she comes up here. Right now? Come on up. Yes, come on up. So, 1, 2. You want to sit? Okay, so let's sit. Maybe you should sit here so you can look at your amazing family. Or I can.
Let's trade.
Okay, you want to trade? You want to talk about the pictures?
Which I will.
So, continuing the theme of back to school. The 4 in the middle are the ones that went back to school. The one on the far end
started preschool today.
Started preschool today.
2-day preschool. So I have 5 children in school. Well, one of them will be in school 4 hours a week. So, which is huge. I'll have 4 hours where I won't have any children. But yes, those are my beautiful children. And yes, I did pack them up and drive to Nashville in a small minivan.
For 4 days.
Yes.
So, what are their ages?
So Haley, she's a junior. She's 16.
This is Haley.
Nathaniel's 12. He's in 6th grade. Ryan is in 3rd grade. He's 9.
Look at Ryan's hair.
Yeah, he loves his hair. He's been growing it since kindergarten. Claire is in 1st grade. She's 6. And then Hillary's 3. And she just started preschool. So that would be all of them. And time flies because I don't remember when I got to this point. So that's for now.
So share with us, how did we meet?
I love this story. Okay, so I unofficially heard about Steve through a mutual friend of ours through baseball. And we would be in the concession stand together, and she would talk about these products, and she would talk about how awesome they are, and you have to meet Steve, he'll tell you all about them. So I friended him on Facebook, and I started watching him, and I was like, oh, okay. So we live in neighboring towns, but there's always a parade. When was that? It was Labor Day parade.
It was the Etna 150th anniversary parade.
That was
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was a parade. Andrew.
Yes.
I always want to call him Fuzzy. Andrew.
That's his nickname, Fuzzy.
Yes. Andrew was marching in the band, with the band in the parade. And Steve was on the side of the road, and I was walking down the street because my 6-year-old was in Girl Scouts marching in the parade with Girl Scouts. And I was with my 3-year-old. My 3 older ones, they did not want to come. So it was just me and my 3-year-old. And Steve was on the side, and he was waiting for Andrew, and he was with Missy. And I walked past, and I stopped, and I'm not the type of person who goes up to people I don't know at all, 100%. I will duck people just so I don't have to make eye contact. But I stopped, and I was like, oh, I just have to say something to this man that doesn't know me. So I did. I turned around, and I was like, are you Steve Deal? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, now what should you say? In my head, I'm like, say something, say something. But I just looked at him, I was like, I just need your help. I need you to help me, because I was in a place where I wasn't necessarily needing to lose weight. I was needing a change in my diet because I was feeling so terrible. And I knew that it was just something I had to do, and I couldn't find the answers because with 5 kids, there is just not enough food out there that can give you the amount of nutrition you need to chase 5 children. So I knew I needed something, and I knew I was willing to try. I just needed to try something. So, I stopped Steve. And
so I said, okay, let's do this.
But wait,
pulled out
I
my-
will never forget what he said to me. He looked at me and I said to him, he
Oh,
said,
yes.
well, what can I help you with? And I said, I need something to help me nutrition-wise, because my doctors are telling me I'm allergic to soy and wheat. Well, soy and wheat is like everything. And Steve looked at me, he goes, wow. He's like, that's like someone telling you you're allergic to breathing the air. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what it is. I'm allergic to everything. So yes.
So are you allergic to everything?
No, I just needed to repair my insides. Like I can eat things, my gut health was out of whack, everything. I just needed high quality nutrition that I wasn't getting.
And so we met the following week.
Mm-hmm.
You started a 30-day program
Yes.
right
And-
after that.
Yes, right after that.
And so tell me about the first day you did, because part of our program is you replace 2 meals a day with a shake, and then 1 day a week, or in some cases 2 days a week, you have a nutritional cleanse. That's what Missy is doing today. And so tell me about your first cleanse.
I absolutely love cleansing. It's my favorite. And I know, like, if you know me, you know that I'm cleansing today. I'm cleansing today. And it sounds like I cleanse every day, but I don't. I cleanse once a week. Sometimes I cleanse for 2 consecutive days, but I just love it because it makes me feel, it's going to sound weird, but it makes me feel clean. It just makes me feel just fresh and alive. So my first 2-day cleanse though, my first day I went through, I felt great like usual. My second day, I called Steve and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can probably fly. I feel amazing. I feel like I'm shining like a diamond. And I'm pretty sure I told my 16-year-old that. I was like, do you see me? Is my skin shining like a diamond? And she's like, no. Like, you're weird. And I'm just like, I know. She told me that all the time. So yes, I just love the products, all of them.
So after your cleanse, you shared with me when you woke up the next morning, and the kids were in school. This was last school year, and you had to get them ready. You had to wake up.
Oh, yes. And I wanted to.
And you were like,
Yeah. Like I had so much energy. Is that what I told you?
yes.
Okay.
And you talked about how your kids were like, what's wrong with you? You're normally not
Oh,
this
yeah.
happy.
Yes. Actually, yeah, my kids tell me that. Like they've noticed a huge change in my mood. Like I'm happy and I have energy. And about 14 months ago is when I started. Maybe not even 14 months ago. Actually, we're coming up on a year and a month.
Yes.
But it was 14 months ago that I started feeling really tired and really sick and I had no energy for anything. I couldn't even I just wanted to sleep. Just let me sleep all the time. You can't take care of 5 children from your bed. So I had to muster up everything I had to take care of my 5 children before Isogenics. And now I just don't. I don't have to muster up my energy anymore. I don't have to find it because it's there. All my energy's there. Everything I need.
So the transformation picture.
Yes. I love
Your
that
first
picture.
16-week
My
challenge.
first IsoBody challenge.
And how much weight did you lose?
Nothing.
How many inches did you lose?
I don't know because I have to look at it, but a lot.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of inches.
And before Isogenics, were you working out?
I was.
Because you had no energy.
I had no energy. I had no desire to.
You had no desire to. What about
Yes.
now?
I absolutely love working out. And I don't want to say I love working out. I don't. No, I do. I have energy for it now, and I really love it, but I just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
You know,
5 kids.
5 kids. I just don't we started school, and so I love to run. I'm a runner. I love to run, and I try really hard to run, but turns out sometimes it's 2 or 3 days a week I'm lifting weights in my house, but that's okay.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's
But there,
awesome.
I don't think I really did anything.
It was all
extra.
just changing your
I really
nutrition.
feel it was just all my diet. I wasn't working hard on losing all those inches. I didn't lose any weight. I lost 0 pounds in that picture.
So last question, like right now, like you said, you love doing the nutritional cleanse, which is an intermittent fast. So you're reducing your calories for at least 1 day or 2 days. Are those, is there 1 or 2 days, is that tough?
No.
No? What about like, what if I were to say, Noelle, you can no longer get the meal replacement shakes? Well, actually, I wouldn't. Actually, I wouldn't have an opportunity to say that to you
upsetting.
because Missy would take me out first. But
Yeah, like, why would you say that?
so, do you have any anxiety? Is it a challenge? Is it a struggle at all for you to have 2 shakes a day?
No, actually, it's actually quite the opposite. Like, sometimes they fill you up so much that you get to a point where you're like, wait a second, like it's this time and I need to like have another shake or I need to have a snack. Not because my body's telling me I'm hungry, because I know I need nutrition. And I'm at the point right now where like, I feel like I'm not eating enough, but I feel like my body's satisfied, but I feel like I just need to feed it more. I don't know. It's like a really odd thing for me right now because I'm not hungry all the time, but I know I need to eat, and I just absolutely love it.
And that's an interesting point because it's not something that you get into this rhythm and it gets boring. Your body adapts and all of a sudden it's like, okay, I need to make some changes. I need to, because my body's gotten used to this regimen that I'm on, all of a sudden I have to make some changes or make some adjustments. But looking at the availability of the different products that are available, do you think, I'm going to ask you another question. I know the last one, I said that was the last one, but do you think that, do you think there'll be any struggle or will it be difficult for you to find ways to improve, like add more nutrition?
Do I think it'll be a struggle?
Yeah.
No.
So you're confident that you'll be able to just, okay, I'm going to adapt to this and keep rolling?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You're wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
You can clap. Thank you.